Hello, my name is Bradley Sharp, and I'm the industrial designer and product developer here at Strategic Industries. Behind me is our newest product, the UNERAK Home Organization System. This video is to show the process of mounting and installation.
All right, getting started here, just gonna unbox everything, put it out on this table. Here you have your accessory hardware, wrench, mounting hardware. Coming out of the box, the mounting hanger brackets are gonna be lightly bolted onto the strut channel just for shipping. So you're gonna loosen them and take them off. Here I'm removing the beauty covering from inside the strut channel. Your first step here is to find your studs. Now, I know that my studs are 16 inches on center. I will mark it and measure from the floor up to that point where on the wall I would like my UNERAK to hang. So now that your first stud is marked at the correct height, I'm going to take a piece of the strut channel from the box and a level and carry that line across each of the 5 studs. Here I'm going to find that mark on our first stud, and approximately 1 inch below that mark I'm going to mark another hole, and this is where the number 3 screw will be installed. And I'm going to fasten it into the wall, making sure that it's flush with the drywall surface. Shown here is the mounting bracket assembly. You're going to start by placing the rectangular magnet on the lower portion of the back of the hanger. Next, take your 1.5 inch washer and insert the screw through the washer. Finally, you're going to take the 2.5 inch washer and place it over the screw connected to the magnet. So now that I've got my hanger bracket assembly all set up, I'm going to go to the previously marked points on each stud and fasten the screws using the number 3 Phillips bit that's included. Next step, take your strut channel and slide it in so it meets in the middle hanger bar. Here I am also showing that you can snap it in from the front if you're in a corner or in a tight spot, and those are going to butt in the middle. So here we have our strut channel fastener. So you're going to take a guided square washer and a 3/8 inch bolt, and then thread on the 3/8 inch square nut. So now you're going to take that strut channel fastener and slide the square nut into the strut channel and slide the fastener all the way over to each mounting hanger bracket. Use your included UNERAK wrench to tighten the bolts of each strut channel fastener. Next, take the plastic beauty cover that was located inside the strut channel for shipping and just slide that in. Last step here for the base rack, just take the 2 UNERAK end caps and snap them right in. Here we have the first of our accessories, the heavy duty hanger bar. You start by taking that hanger bar bolt and apply the foam to the back, then take a guided square washer and screw in the hanger bar bolt. You're going to want to leave it a little loose to install it. The hanger bar bolt has a round side and a flat side. The round side goes into the bottom first, and then you angle up and tighten loosely by hand. I'm going to pull back that protective covering and use the wrench on the base of the hanger bar to tighten it. Now, depending on what you're hanging, you can adjust the widths to hang different tools. Here you can see I'm kind of measuring a little bit before putting up the sledgehammer. And here the hanger bars are a little bit closer together, and that's for some smaller shovels. Now, depending on what type of tools you're hanging, it doesn't have to be a double bar. Here I'm setting up 2 away from each other, or some garden loppers. Here you see me putting up the hanger bars a little bit wider this time for a pickaxe. So depending on what tools you're hanging, you can kind of get creative with it and adjust the spacing accordingly. Our next accessory here is the light duty hanger bar, the over strut hanger bar. And the only thing you need to do for that is take the set screw and screw it in lightly into the bottom. Now these snap over the strut and they tighten using the set screw. So you can slide them and then lock them in place. They're good for smaller items such as small hand garden tools or small brooms, and they're sturdy as well, so they can also carry shovels. Now this accessory is our overstrut spring clip, which is good for any thin handled tool. So right here we got one of my favorite accessories, the short swing arm. And you're gonna take the two 3/8 inch bolts and put them into the swing arm mounting bracket, and you're just gonna loosely fasten them. And then we have different hooks as well as spring clips, and those can be tightened so they don't move and shift around, so you lock them in. And here we are putting it up. You're gonna take those square nuts and slide it into the strut channel wherever you want to place it, and take your UNERAK wrench and tighten to lock it down. I think this is one of those nice accessories for your smaller tools, or even a broom like I have there, and swing it out of the way when you don't need it, and when you do, it's right there for you. Right here we got our stationary bike rack, and it is mounted in a similar way to the short swing arm. So you take two of those 3/8 inch bolts and two of the 3/8 inch square nuts, place them through the bracket as shown, and lightly tighten them. Just thread them on there. You take square nuts, slide them into the strut channel, and using the UNERAK wrench, tighten the bolts. And there's included hardware for the tire pads, which I'm installing above and below. Now that your tire pads are securely fastened to the wall, you're gonna lift up the bike and put the top wheel through the spokes onto the bike hanging bracket. Now the ski rack accessory works in a very similar way to the other hanger bars. You will insert the round end into the strut channel with the flat end up, twist so the fangs engage and are touching the sides of the channel, and then tighten using the included UNERAK wrench. And there you have it, a fully set up UNERAK home organization system with all of the included accessories. I'd like to thank you all for sticking around to the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or send us a message at UNERAK.com. You can find our product on Amazon.com at our UNERAK store.